Hello, my name's Maria. You're watching The Richardson Simple Living, and this is our Halloween. So it's early in the morning. We have nipped out already to B&M because we needed glow sticks. So it's still quite early. We're about to prepare the buffet now. Dean's just been fetching cakes out of the freezer, so they've got the day to defrost. And I've done my hair, so it's all wet. I'm going to dry that in a bit. Things I've got to do, we've got to do sandwiches, we've got to do the fruit and the salad platters. Like I say, we're taking the cakes out. I've got to put cream on the trifle because I did that. The others are outside putting more decorations outside, and I think that's all we've got to do. But what I'll do, I'm just going to give you a quick look around at the decorations indoors. I've not showed you them yet, and I kept saying, oh, come Halloween, I'll show you when we're doing everything else. So I'm going to swing you around and we'll take a look. So I'm starting in the hallway. I thought that was an easy place to start. One end and work my way through. So we have these jelly sticky things in the windows. We have them every year, and there's some in the upstairs window as well, because if we look up there, I've got a hallway window up there as well. There's Misty having a morning bath. Animals everywhere in my house. Cats, the dog. So yeah, there's them. We got some ceiling ones, like pumpkins there. I got a bit of tinsel around my picture frame. Got little crocheted bats and a ghost. And now Lisa did tell me what these are called. I can't remember. Corn something, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. But some of them. And a crocheted web. So quite good. Lisa's crocheted all of these. I mean, I think I showed them last year. She did them last year. But some of you might not have been around last year, so I'll show you again. Yeah, she's crocheted all of them. They're really good. A little ghost, I won't pull him out, but yeah, you can see how he tails off down there. So they are very good. She's very good at doing things like that. We've got pumpkins going along there in a row. Got another crocheted web with a spider on it. We've got like some netting, and there's some skeleton things on each side. So that's the hallway. Going into the living room, I think if I swing this way first, got some more tinsel around the mirror and some like stickers, spider things, and they just stick on the wall. We've had them for a few years, so they're really good because they still stick. And they come down, and then we've got some like cardboard lamps. Roses, they all light up, these in the domes. So I've got to check all the batteries after when we've done all the food and everything. I'll check all the batteries and sort out what needs batteries putting in. Some more cobwebbing on each side. Little ghost things that all light up. And these are, they're like nutcrackers. I think we got some last year and the year before. I've never seen any this year. They were in Poundland. But we've got plenty now anyway, so we don't need no more. Above it, there's like a ceiling decoration. Actually, thinking about decorations, looking at this door here, it's like a sheet. I have to excuse me towel. I just took it off my head when I went to brush my hair. Hung it there because it was wet. I will move it. But yeah, that's like a plastic sheet that goes on the door. I've got another one that goes on that door, but it's in here at the minute because the cat kept clawing it. So I said, oh, I'll leave it off until the day. So I've got to remember to put that back on. Tinsel around the picture frames. Some like netting that's sort of like cobwebby effect with cardboard bats going over my dresser. Then we've got a bride and her groom, skeleton ones. Oh, there's a happy Halloween sign up there. And then there's some lanterns, they take batteries, so I've got to do all them. And like candles, they're also battery operated as well. I've got to sort all the clutter out on there. Some more tinsel around there. There's like a little foam wreath thing there. Made that a couple of years ago, and I used to buy craft sets when the children were small, and they used to come round the week before Halloween and they do carve the pumpkins and do craft things. This is the first year we've not done it. They're all older now and they're just not interested the same way as they was. So we've not done any since. Well, they're not all older. We have got some small ones, but the small ones are too small. And the one that is old enough, he's sort of on his own. He's like in between. We've got teenagers and then toddlers, and then there's like a 7-year-old on his own. So I don't think he'd want to sort of sit and do it on his own. So let's say there's lamps there. There's the bunting there, like pirate bunting. Go watch an extra about the dog. There's a ghost hanging there. There's another one of the lamps there. There's some more tinsel around the cabinet, and that's got some eyeball lights in that will need batteries if it hasn't already got some. The shelf, fireplace shelf, that's got various bits, and the candles, the black candles, you light them, and as the wax runs, it runs red like blood. We bought loads of them, and we only use like the 2 because there's one each end, so they'll last years. And then there's some little tiny light up lamps above the fireplace. There's 3 of them. Chairs are in the way at the moment because we put the chairs in here for people to sit when the buffet starts. Down below we've got 3 potion bottles. I've forgotten the word. A crochet pumpkin that Lisa did last year. There's some flowers, black and dark red flowers in a grey vase. Move the other chair, and then we've got some little things, ghosts, pumpkins, a bat, and is it Dracula sat along that shelf. Then up above us, spider in a web, balloons, another ghost. Oh, and there's these hanging spiders, one each side of the fireplace that are hanging from the corner. These I like, but I won't switch them on because of copyright. 2 little furries, let's pick them up, little plush things. And what you do is press the hands. Get the other ones so you can see it. You press the hands and they play different tunes and they dance. One plays the Monster Mash. I can't remember what the other one plays. Oh dear, I can't remember, but it's a Halloween song. I think it's something from the Addams Family. I think it's the Addams Family theme tune, actually. And then they sort of wiggle and dance to it. They're really good. My little granddaughter loved them last year. I don't know if she'll like them this year. We shall see. On the ceiling, let's go and look up. We've got dangly things like cats, bats, ghosts, balloons. What am I treading on? I'm treading on the dog's toy. Like a Dracula dangling thing, more balloons, a pumpkin head, a pumpkin person, a ghost. So yeah, I think that's everything in this room. Then coming through here, through this netting, swing it around, that's really fast, make me dizzy. We've got this netting. We got a bit of decor going along the top there, and that says Happy Halloween, another spider on the web. We've got the window things. You've perhaps seen these when I've been talking or filming something. You've probably already seen them. Lisa's outside putting some witches' legs by a gravestone. Dean is making sandwiches, so that's why we've got all the mess on the side. He started on sandwiches. What have we got next? We have got pumpkins along here with pumpkin lights. So I've got to check them for batteries. It's remembering where everything is to check for batteries. That's the biggest thing. Now, another thing Lisa crafts is these like beados. You can see if I go close up, those like, is it hammer or hammer beads, however you call them, that you put in place and then you iron them and they join together. She's done that. Another one of those little craft wreaths. And then along here, is it Pennywise? She's done that from those beads. She's done the Joker from beads. Then we've got these 3D pictures, some balloons and some felt things that the children did with crafts last year. I like these balloons actually. They've got the bats in. But yeah, they were crafted. I don't think it was last year actually. I think it was a couple of years ago they did them. More 3D things. The Oogie Boogie Man. Then we got some not like bunting stuff, crepe stuff. We've got things on the ceiling. These were made from pom-poms. Again, they were from a craft set. Lisa crocheted a Halloween wreath last year. I think it was in the same place because I remember I couldn't get the light on it properly last year and I can't again. It's like flowers and pumpkins. I can sort of get a... So the dark purple are the flowers and then the pumpkins. And she done that. And there's a wreath matching the other end. On my clock... The clock alone is spooky. Look at that. It belonged to my great-grandparents. It's well over 100 years old. So that's spooky on its own. And there's the tinsel. I can't think of the word. I love the colour of this. My favourite colour, that kind of green. So yeah, and there's the hanging thing there and more stickers on the windows. So we'll pop outside. Actually, before we do, I won't show you yet, but this will be my favourite one when we set this up. I do love this. I've got to set it up, but when I do it, I'll show you. So we'll pop and see how far they've got outside. Got trick or treat tub, Sean's pumpkin. It started to rot a bit there though, but it's only for today now. This is why they wanted the glow bands, because they want some green to glow green in there because it's like a radioactive symbol. So they're going to do it green. Let's go through the gate. Got things above there. Let's have a look what's going on out here. Figures. They all make eerie sounds. Things there. 3D pictures. Skeleton. Coffin things. 3D picture. Pirate. Another skeleton. Things on the wall. And what's that, a ghost thing? Oh, skeleton down there. An enter if you dare sign. Big cobweb with spider on. And rat skeleton things in cages. Right, let's have a look. There's a black tree. I won't say Christmas tree, but it's black tree, Halloween tree. It's got orange lights on it. Got a character there. They all light up and they all make eerie sounds. Some ghosts. The grass is wet. Things along the fence. Some boo signs. More that he lights up. I can see his eyes will light up. Cobwebbing of the trees. Oh, I've got some primroses coming through. Right, let me turn around. You can see I'm walking through the graveyard. So we've got skeletons trying to escape. And the kids had written things and made gravestones a couple of years ago. It says, in loving memory of Charles Nunez, died by hitting head on shower door after falling off the toilet. His funeral was attended by no one. And that's him. The flowers there. Rest in peace, Flapjack. And he's trying to escape. Lots of gravy things. Lots of skeletons. Rest in peace, Lieutenant Havers. Something to 1940. Operation William it was called. More flowers. Gotta watch where I'm going so I don't trip over. And a doll there. This one makes noises and is creepy. Oh, graveyard. Doll. Corpse coming out its coffin there. It's a blackbird, a raven or whatever on the tree, and a great big spider and all webbing. Another moving, squealing doll. Tombstones, and they've got like a skeleton they'll move up and down and make sounds. Another, this doll I hate, it's like an Annabelle. I swear it's moving. Hate that one most of all. Witch's legs. Witch is moving, look. I'm going in. And this tree's got skeletons and ghosts and a clown that makes noises. All of these big ones make noises. Look at that. And another one of those where the skeleton pops up. Got skeletons hanging there. No cobwebbing, and they've got the sounding like thunderstroke, because when it's dark and that's going, they do it across the graveyard at the bottom and it makes a noise. It's brilliant, sounds really good. And they'll also run a projector. That's why they've left a gap there, because there'll be a projector running there that will project like Halloween pictures onto the wall up there. So yeah, so it is looking really good out there. When it's dark later, it will be really creepy. I'm going to try and film some when it's dark. It will depend a lot on how many children there. We do get an awful lot of children, and a lot of people congregate around the house to look at the pictures and take in what's out there. So it's difficult to film because I cannot put other people's children on and other people come to that. Although they're dressed up and you probably don't know who they are, nobody would know who they are. It's not too bad if it's like a blur and you can't tell who anyone is. But no, I'll try and sneak out when it's earlier, before all the crowds start coming around, because I can sort of dodge the first few, and I'll try and show you what it's like when it's all lit up. And also I will show you the buffet later when we've got all that up and it's out ready, before anybody comes, before it's dark. I will show you the buffet and then show you outside. So my hair's starting to dry now, I've been outside, but I want to go and dry it with the hairdryer so I can tie it up. And I've got a nice sparkly orange bobble, and I've got my Halloween top on, look. There we go, excuse the wire, but it got me Halloween top on. I'm going to be a pumpkin later. I'm always a pumpkin every year, so it hides all of the lodge girth of me. Hides me. So yeah, I'm going to be a pumpkin later. I just slipped the costume on over the top. It used to have like a little hat with a thing on it, stalk, but it kept falling off my head, so I've just got a sparkle orange bobble. So I'm going to dry my hair, then I can tie it up, because it's still quite warm. It's really mild out, still warm. So yeah, I'm going to carry on now. I've got the cream for the trifle. I'm going to dry my hair, do the cream, wrap some of these sandwiches that Dean's doing, and we've got to find room in the fridge for them. And that's how the rest of the day is going to pan out, really, and then clean up. So I'll come back in a while. It'll be instantaneous to you, but I'll come back in a while, and hopefully the next thing I'll be showing you will be the buffet, or just before that I'll show you the cauldron that I'd got on top of me tumble dryer. I keep that in the house, and that's nice. I like that. It sort of lights up and it all sort of bubbles, and steam stuff comes off it. It's really good, but you don't want to sit too close to it because you can get a bit wet because it spits sometimes. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now anyway. So I'm going to get on and do that, and like I say, I shall see you in a little while when we do the rest of it. Okay, so far, update. Done my hair, dried it, tied it up. So warm that I don't know, we're rushing round. They're still working outside at the moment. They're working on the projector to get that in the right position that they want. And I have done the cauldron, so I'm going to show you that next. I'll just swing you around and you can look out the window and see the projector. So there's Lisa, she's setting all the projector up. It goes on a stand, and then you can see the projector, the white projector at the top. That there. That will then throw pictures onto the house. We put a white sheet up on the house so it will reflect a lot better down there. Don't know what Sean's doing. She's they've got the light, but you can see it's working, flashing, but they won't be able to know what position until it starts to get dark and they can see where it's reflecting. They'll probably alter it then to go across the graveyard, and that looks really good at night. So just turn around to go in here. Okay, I have set up the cauldron. Look at that. I love this cauldron. See the steam coming off it? Would you dare to dip your cup in and drink from the cauldron? But that is good. I do love this. That is one of my favourites. And see why I was saying about you don't want to be too close because of getting wet. And because the steam comes down, it does get a bit wet on there, so I do have to wipe it. Not very often, maybe once or twice. Are you going to drink from the cauldron, Misty? Hey? I think he's trying to make it all out. So yeah, that's now set up, and I have put my picture back on the wall. There's the other one. Oh, we've gone fuzzy. Let's know if it's my eyes or it actually is fuzzy. But yeah, there's a picture on the wall. Got boxes and bags everywhere at the moment. It's where to move things to while you're setting things up, because I've put tables down there, so some things go under there, but there's things everywhere. And suitcase in the hallway that's got to go tonight to its owner because that's been left here, so that's got to go back to its owner when they come later. So yeah, next thing now I'm going to do, oh, I've got the cream, I nearly forgot about that. So I've got to do the cream on the trifle. I've brought my plates down to set them all, put napkins to them and everything. Actually, that's spoons. I've got to find spoons as well to go with them, come think of it. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm warm in this top. I've had to roll my sleeves up. I've always got short tops on and I feel really warm, but rushing around, like I say, doesn't help. So I'm going to go and do that now. I said I'll show you the cauldron. So I'm going to go and do the cream from a trifle. I am going to have a good tidy up. Got to check the batteries. I've checked a few things. They're working. There's just a few that need batteries, so I can do that afterwards. I might go and grab something to eat because I'm hungry as well. And then a bit later then, when all the buffet's out, I'll come back and I'll show you the buffet. And we'll have a wander outside, providing it's not too busy. And you can see the effect of it all when it's dark. So I'll see you in a moment. Okay, it's later in the day. I'm going to show you the buffet. We've just put it all out ready. We should be expecting guests in about half an hour. It's started to get a little bit dusky, but not too much outside. Inside it started to get dusky, but it's not caught up outside yet, if that makes sense. So I'm going to swing you around. I'm going to run you through the buffet and tell you what we've got. Right, as we go down, there's the first tub of sweets all ready for the trick-and-treaters, and they'll just keep filling the tub up as people arrive. And we're expecting quite a lot. There's been a lot of people already up and down the street checking out what houses are doing it. Right then, that's how it all looks at the moment. We've got lots of little flickering candles, and we've even got the odd rat or two. Okay, it's pretty much the same. If any of you have seen the buffets we do before, it'll follow the same sort of format because they all like eating the same sort of thing. We know what they like eating, so it's pretty basic. We've done ham sandwiches at the top, egg sandwiches, and then cheese sandwiches. We do a tray of jam ones. Then we've got, I think they're the meat pizzas, the little mini meat pizzas. We've got the cheese and onion rolls and sausage rolls. Got some little buffet sausages, and these are like little chicken tikka things. just squoze in the pork pie. So we've got some pork and pickle ones and some Melton Mowbray ones. You probably saw them the other day when I picked them up from Aldi. They are the cheese pizzas. They're duck rolls. We've got chicken nuggets. On here we've got vegetable samosas, onion bhajis and vegetable spring rolls. Got a platter of fruit. Got a salad bowl. Right, come across there. There's a bowl of just crisps if the kids want to grab a bag of crisps if they're going outside or something. There's some cheese crisps, some onion ones, the salt and vinegar twirls and bacon rashers. Then we've had to squeeze in the cheese nibbles there because they couldn't fit them on the table. Although I've not got as much as what I normally get, I still seem to run out of space. Coming across down to the desserts, I've got chocolate eclairs, the little mini jam donuts, and yes, I've already pinched one, and the profiteroles. We've got a New York cheesecake. Then we've got some little chocolatey cakes, like little Cadbury's ones. We've got a Victoria sandwich cake, a chocolate gatto, followed by a strawberry gatto. That's my favourite. Did some little fairy cakes yesterday. Lisa's had some in a tub. Some have gone into different tubs, depending on who can eat what, because I do make them for preference to allergies. A jelly, and I've got another jelly in the fridge in case we run out, because in Sean's buffet for a birthday we did run out, so I've got another one. And then I've got the trifle, which I was worried about the jelly, but as you can see it's all right. It did sort of melt a little bit when I put the hot custard on, and you get a little bit, can't really see it so much there, but you get a little line in between the two layers of custard, because I do 2 lots and separate them. So yeah, it was all right in the end. So that's it. That's all we do for a buffet. I mean, that's plenty. I think it all looks very nice with all the candles and the little rats. I mean, look at him. Ready to eat the desserts. But yeah, I think there'll be plenty there for them. I'm not sure how many's coming. Might be about 16 of them, but there's plenty. So that's the buffet. I love it with the candles. When it gets a bit darker, the candles look really nice, although we do have to put the lights on when we're going to pick food because you can't see what's what, but it does look ever so nice, very atmospheric. I'll just pop you back into the living room because we have lit up some of the things in here now. It's getting a bit duskier. You can see that those ghost ones have lit up and the little lanterns have lit up. And I did forget to show you earlier, when I filmed it a bit earlier, I've got a pumpkin down there. Oh, my chair's in the way. And that's lit up now as well. And the little bits up there are lit up, and the shelf, all the things on this shelf are lit up, look really nice. You could say Halloween things look nice. And the lamps are lit up as well. So all I've got to do now is just light the candles. When it gets dark, I'll light sort of those 2 candles there on each end. So that's everything ready. Like I say, when it gets a bit darker, I'll end the video by taking you outside and we'll see if we can see some of the things lit up. Not all of the animatronics are working. Some of them don't seem to be working. We don't know if the damp or the batteries aren't so brilliant. But some are working and some aren't working, but they do look good. And the other strobe lighting's working, and we have got spare strobe as well if we need to put more strobe on to light more of the things up. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be a nice dry evening anyway, so that's good. And like I say, we've already had people, loads of people, children walking around looking what houses have got decorations, so you can bet they'll be back later for trick and treating. So yeah, I'll see you in a little while.
Get a hand on you.
Can I go down there?
Hey, mother. That's what I'll tell you about everything. So they got.
It's all right. I want to look at the graveyard while there's nobody around. I'll have to be quick.
Just like last year.
So that's Halloween 2024. Got my pumpkin outfit on. I can't really film much outside. There's people up and down all the time, a lot of little children, and so I'm not going to film out there. But I'll just give you a little taste of what it's like out there. So yeah, we're going to carry on now and enjoy our evening. And I hope you've all had a good Halloween too. I was going to say Valentine then. Halloween too, because you'll be seeing this Friday, tomorrow. So until I see you next, take care everybody. Bye.